Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so I've got a very special video for you guys today. I've done a couple of these before, but I'm doing another episode of the series where I ask a bunch of my fellow Dokkan YouTubers to create a custom celebration. So I've done two of these already, and they went down pretty well. And with all the hype that is going around for Heroes, I thought that would be a perfect opportunity to do another episode of this series. So I asked a bunch of other Dokkan YouTubers to design a custom Heroes celebration. I asked them to let me know who the main unit on the new banner was going to be that would get their own Dokkan event, similar to Super Saiyan 4 Vegito from last year. Then I asked them to give me obviously a couple of other new units that would come along on that banner. Then I asked them to give me the units that you would fight in the new stage for that event that we got last year, which was basically like Infinite Dragon Ball History, but it was like the Time Patrol event. So I figure we'll probably get a new stage for that. So I asked them to design an Infinite Dragon Ball History style stage where you fight a bunch of enemies in a row. And then I also asked each of them to give me a Wildcard option. So something completely random to be added into the celebration. Could be the first ever Heroes EZA, first ever Heroes LR. Just something interesting that maybe we wouldn't expect to throw in there as a little bit of a bonus. So I want to give a shout out to everybody who took part. And without further ado, we are just going to jump straight in and go into the first creator. Okay, so first up, we are going to cover the custom celebration from the homie himself, Goresh. So he has chosen for his main banner unit, the one that will get a Dokkan Fest event, is a combo card, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku together. So I know Goresh has mentioned this unit in the past on previous podcast episodes and things like that when we've talked about Heroes. Obviously this is not only a cool card, it's a thing coming out in the new set for Heroes, but obviously Heroes is the only opportunity for them to be able to do cards like this, because we've already seen with units like Super Saiyan 3 Broly, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, they can do some of these forms for characters outside of Heroes, but something like, you know, Dragon Ball Super Blue Goku and then Heroes like even if it was GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they're never going to do those two together as a card outside of kind of the special crossover style event that Heroes is. So Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku and Blue Goku together, and then the other units that feature on the banner would be Golden Metal Cooler. No surprise to anyone, I'm sure, that that was one of the picks. Super Saiyan Rose Crimson Masked Saiyan. So not going all out with the full-on new stuff, just the basic Super Saiyan Rose Masked Goku Black. Then we have Super Hearts, and then we have the Vegeta form, the super crazy long name, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Controlled Berserk Vegeta. So that would be a very strong banner. And obviously we know that the rest of the banner is going to be the units that get awakenings, but this banner would definitely be hype. I think a lot of people would be very, very excited for a Blue Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku combo card. So I think this banner would definitely be very, very strong. So, for the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, we continue on with the theme of the two Gokus teaming up together. So, the stages would be Base Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then Base Xeno Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku, then Blue Goku by himself, and then Blue Goku and the Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku together as the final boss. So that fits the theme with the main banner card, and you just fight through the various forms of both of the Gokus. I think this would work really well as an event, and definitely would be quite fun. So, for the wild card option, Goresh has chosen a Dragon Ball Heroes Extreme Z Battle event. This would cover multiple units, so it's like the Great Apes or the Peppy Gals or the Battlefield units from ages ago, where it's one 30-stage Extreme Z Battle event, and it allows you to Extreme Z awaken multiple characters. This is definitely better than, like, you know, multiple Extreme Z areas, because nobody likes those anyway. We love to get those 30-stage EZA so we can get them stones. And this would be an event to EZA the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Team Gotenks, AGL Baby Janemba, STR Super Pycon, Dokkan, and the Int Kid Buu Barbady Absorbed. So I think these are 4 of the very original Heroes cards. Definitely incredibly outdated. They really do need an easy A in order for them to be usable in the current game. I mean, you could argue the same for some of the other Heroes units as well, but these are, I believe, the oldest ones that we have. And very much are they severely lacking by today's standards. So that is the wild card for Goresh's celebration. A nice 30-stage Extreme Z battle event. Finally getting some Heroes Easy A's. So those units will be able to be usable again. We also have a little bonus extra feature as well. Goresh did clarify there would be a story event with a new farmable unit. And the unit would be, as you see here, the Black Clad Warrior. I believe currently that is just his official name in Heroes. I did double check with Goresh, and at the time of recording, there has been no official confirmation on his identity. Obviously, people speculate that he's either a Goku from another timeline or potentially a Bardock from another timeline, who knows. But as far as Goresh was aware, like I say, at the time that this was recorded, his identity has not been 100% confirmed. So obviously, I guess with Dokkan being having that sort of insider knowledge, if this unit did release, actually I guess it wouldn't even matter, because if he was on Pure Saiyans and Goku family, you could still argue that he could be Goku or Bardock. So I guess we don't know, but he would be a free-to-play Black Clad Warrior. So there you go, that was Goresh's custom Heroes celebration. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. Shout out to the homie for taking part in this project yet again. And let us move on to the next one. Okay, so next up we are going to welcome a newcomer to my custom celebration series. This is him making his first appearance. You guys will know him. He is a big fan of Heroes. Shout out to our boy Dokon Assets. So for his main unit that gets his Dokkan Fest event, we have a Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Who will transform into the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, not only are the Xeno Super Saiyan 4s hype in general, people are pretty hyped about the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4. Getting both of these coming to the game at the same time would obviously be pretty hype, because we are still missing Xeno Super Saiyan 4s for Goku and Vegeta. So, straight up getting a Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku who transforms into the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan form would definitely be very hype. And then for the other units on the banner, we have a Super Saiyan God Trunks. I know a lot of people are hyped about that. Another Super Saiyan Blue controlled Berserk Vegeta. Full power Super Saiyan Rose. So we've got the full other end of the power scale compared to Goresh's entry, with the fully broken mask, the eyebrows back, even though he has like the Super Saiyan 3 type hair. It is just referred to as full power Super Saiyan Rose in Heroes. So it's kind of like the step beyond Super Saiyan 3 for him, which is pretty cool. Then we have Ultimate God Slayer Hearts, and then we have one of the big bads of Heroes that hasn't been represented in the game yet, which is, I believe you say his name as Meki Kabura. And he starts off in his typical form that we see in some of the trailers as the old man, and would then transform into the Time Power Unleashed Meki Kabura. So definitely cool to see him featured in the game, considering, like I say, he is one of the big bads of one of the main arcs for Heroes. So this would definitely be very cool. Next up, for the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, it looks like the theme for this one is going to be going against the Time Patrol themselves. So the stages would be the Xenopan, Goten, Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, Super Saiyan God Trunks, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. So fighting your way through all of the, I believe they're the most current members of the Time Patrol in terms of where the hero storyline is at the moment. And so yeah, that would be a very cool event to fight through. And then for the wild card, so he actually gave me quite a lot of stuff here, and funnily enough, great minds think alike. His first idea was for the Extreme Z Battle event, literally for the same units as well, the Gotenks, Buu Barbady, Baby Janemba, Super Pycon. Obviously, like we said in the previous segment, they are the oldest Heroes units, so it makes sense for those ones to be picked. So rather than show that up on the screen here, he did have another idea, which I thought was very interesting. So a free-to-play Xeno Time Patroller team that would basically work like the free-to-play Ginyu Force or the Bardock squad, where you farm up a TUR for each of the 5 days, and then you get an LR at the end to be the leader for that team. So the LR would be the full Time Patroller squad with Cronoa, aka Supreme Kai of Time, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, and Goten, and each of the units would be the Xeno Goku, Xeno Vegeta, Xeno Gohan, the Xeno Trunks, and Xeno Goten. So basically all of the Saiyan family in their Time Patroller jackets, and then yeah, you would unlock the LR for the actual Time Patroller squad. So definitely very cool. Adds a new layer of value to this event for free-to-play players, because normally we just get a story event where you get like 1, maybe 2 farmable units that, especially if you think about the one from last year, I don't think anybody ever talks about or even uses the farmable unit from last year. So this would definitely be something way more interesting and would make the celebration a lot more hype for free-to-play players. So that was the entry from Dokon Assets. Shout out to my boy for submitting this one for me, and let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Let us go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so next up we have the entry from the big man himself, Mr. The Truth. So, for the main unit of the banner that gets his own Dokkan Fest event, we have Kaioken Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, definitely not surprised that somebody picked this one. This is a big hype character that people definitely want to see, myself included. So that would be very cool to have him added into the game. And then the other units that would feature on his banner would be a God Trunks, Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and a Xeno Pan. So very much tied into the sort of set where these characters were first revealed. These units definitely go very well together in terms of the theme, and adding a bunch of new Super Saiyan 4s into the mix is obviously going to be fun for a lot of people. And obviously God Trunks again is a unit that people do want to see. Moving on to the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, the theme for this stage, as literally quoted in the write-up that Truth sent me, is literally just all the Super Saiyan 4s. So the stage would go as follows: Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and then Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then the new Kaioken Gogeta as the final boss. Definitely very cool having a gauntlet against all of the Super Saiyan 4s. People love Super Saiyan 4 in general anyway, so I think this is a cool theme for a stage, just fighting your way through all of the Super Saiyan 4s in one go. Definitely very cool. And then the wild card option for Truth. Now this one, if this were to happen, it would be kind of hype, but at the same time, like, man, stones, people's wallets are going to be hurting. The wild card for Truth's Hero Celebration is a Part 2 LR banner for an LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta. So this is what I'm saying, kind of like building up into this, is I think a lot of people with this particular banner, the way it's laid out with like Kaioken Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, people would definitely summon like crazy on this banner, and then all of a sudden a Part 2 LR banner drops and it brings the heat that is Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta. I think a lot of people who burned all of their stones on the original banner would probably be a little bit disappointed, but for the big whales, like, this is going to be very, very hype. A Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta as an LR as well, so multiple animations, all insanely high quality. I mean, we see nowadays Dokkan animations are pretty much looking better than the actual clips from the anime. So even though Blue Evolution Gogeta didn't do a huge amount in the episode that he's in, you know that they'll just take some creative license, give him some existing Gogeta or Blue Gogeta moves, but spice them up a little bit, and that unit would be incredibly hype. I think people would be very, very excited, and I think that celebration as a whole, assuming like most celebrations, the Part 2 LR banner would come with another set of sales, I imagine this celebration would probably make Dokkan quite a lot of money. So there you go, that is the celebration from Truth. Shout out to him for taking part in this series yet again. Let me know what you guys think of his celebration down below, and let us go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so next up we have our boy Tiger from Tiger Uppercut Media. And his theme for his celebration overall is something that I could definitely appreciate, something close to my heart. You guys might remember, if you're not new to the channel, I made a video a little while ago actually talking about what my idea for a custom hero celebration would be, and Tiger has gone along a similar sort of vein, which is that we will be having a Super Saiyan 3 themed celebration for his custom heroes event. So the main banner unit will be a Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta. Definitely something that people have wanted to see in the game for quite a long time. I think his animations and everything would be pretty awesome, so definitely would be very cool. I mean, the Super Saiyan 3 team needs buffs, so this whole celebration is going to be very, very good for that team. So Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta as the main unit that gets a Dokkan Fest event. And then for the other units, we would get a Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. I'm assuming that he means the one with the broken Timebreaker mask. I'm not too sure, but that's the one I'm putting in because that's the one I would want to see. Then we have a Super Saiyan 3 Raditz, a new Super Saiyan 3 Broly, which, let's be fair, giving the living meme that the tech one is, I think getting a new one that was actually really good would probably be good for all the Broly and Super Saiyan 3 fans out there. And then randomly, as a little side card, I mean, we always get, like last year, for example, you could argue that the theme was Super Saiyan 4, but then we also got like a new Dabura and a Toa. We're also going to have a Gokul card, which is, of course, the what-if fusion of Goku and Hercule. I think it's shown, I don't know if it's in filler or if it is actually in the manga, but it's basically what Goku pictures for like one frame, as if Hercule had caught the Potara earring and put it on instead. So the fusion of Hercule and Goku, which would be, I mean, hell, make the card good. That'd be great. Good fun. I have no idea what the animation would be, but I'm sure they would make something very entertaining. So I really like that as a bonus pick. Then, for the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, we are following on with the theme of Super Saiyan 3s. So, the order of the stage would go Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the new Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, Super Saiyan 3 Raditz, and Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and of course the final boss being the new Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta. And then for his wildcard option, it seems that Tiger also wants to dip into the land of the whales here and punish everybody that goes ham on his Part 1 Heroes banner. He's going to have a Part 2 LR banner, which is continuing on with the theme, but also bringing some of the new hotness that people are hyped about with the recent Heroes stuff. And the Part 2 LR will be Super Saiyan 3 Rosé. So, I mean, for me, especially, this would be an absolute nightmare for my bank account because I would love a Super Saiyan 3 themed celebration, so I would go ham on this original banner. And then if they dropped a Part 2 LR Super Saiyan 3 Rosé, I would have to summon for him. So, I think this would be crazy hype, just like the Truth Celebration. Having a Part 2 LR in Heroes, I think maybe some people would complain because it's so much like hype stuff that you want to summon for coming up in one go. But, I mean, big celebrations nowadays are very common to have a Part 2 LR. So, if they were going to do a big special Heroes celebration, I could definitely see that potentially being a thing. Having the first Heroes LR and having it be Super Saiyan 3 Rosé would definitely be very, very hype. And, I mean, again, his animations, whilst they don't have a huge amount to work from the source material, they could definitely come up with some crazy awesome stuff for him. And I would be very, very much excited to summon for him. So there you go. That is a Super Saiyan 3 themed celebration from our boy Tiger Uppercut Media. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section, and let us go ahead and move on to the final one. Okay, so last but not least, we have the entry from our good buddy Toon Arami. And we're going to straight away get into what his wildcard pick is, because I kind of have to go into this first before we talk about the banner. So Toon actually went for a very interesting wildcard pick here, and that is that there will not just be one Heroes banner, but in fact this is going to be a Heroes dual Dokkan Fest. So for the first time ever, we are going to have a dual Dokkan Fest for Heroes. And the main units for the two banners, one will be Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Gogeta. I guess because it's Toon and this is what he wrote in his notes, I guess I have to say Royal Blue Gogeta. and then the other banner main unit would be Super Saiyan 3 Rosé. So of course both of them would get their own Dokkan event, because it is a dual Dokkan Fest, with each of them being the main banner unit. And then for some new units that we have listed, we have a Hearts that transforms into Super Hearts, Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegito, and Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Broly. So definitely some very hype units. The Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker units are very hype in general anyway. We've already got Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Broly in the game, so moving on to the Limit Breaker ones would definitely be very hype. So dual Dokkan Fest, definitely an interesting way to go for heroes. I imagine they would split this the way they do with some of the dual Dokkan Fest we've seen in the past, where we would have a bunch of super type heroes units on the Gogeta banner, extreme type units on the Rosé banner, and obviously that would factor in units that were getting awakenings in this celebration and everything like that. So a dual Dokkan Fest hero celebration is definitely an interesting idea. Let me know what you guys think of that down below. And for the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, we would have a the theme that Toon gave me is literally just all the bad guys. So it's a lot of the bad guys from the recent set of hero stuff. So we would start off with the Xeno Bojack, then the Turles. I'm assuming he meant with the new like Evil Saiyan long hair forms. That's the one I've included. Dr. Wheelo, the Black Janemba, Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Broly, then Fu and Dark King Fu as the final boss. And as you can see with this one, Toon continues the trend of making life difficult for me by picking characters that don't have a lot of like existing images or existing like assets in Dokkan or things like that. So obviously you can see the difference with this one. With all the other ones, if there was one or two characters that didn't have one of those mini thumbnails, I would just quickly make a rough version myself. But literally none of these characters except for Broly would have had one of those. So I just decided to put some other images of them here all side by side. So do forgive me, but I mean, making these videos takes long enough as it is. So Toon continuing the trend of making me work harder than anybody else. Love you, buddy. But there you go, that is Toon Rami's custom hero celebration. Let me know what you guys think of his one down below in the comments section. And let me know whose one out of all of them was your favourite. So I do want to give a big shout out to everybody who took part. Obviously it's a lot to think about. I give everybody like these outlines of what I want from them, and then they go away, think up these ideas and come back to me. And you know, we saw a lot of really interesting ideas. A couple of people came up with the same things because there are a lot of units that people really do want to see in the game. And we also saw some very interesting and unique ideas along the way. So like I say, let me know down below whose celebration in total was your favourite and which was your favourite part of each of the celebrations. I'm very interested to know. So shout out to everyone who took part again. You guys seem to enjoy this series, so I definitely will do another one in the future. Heroes is going to be very exciting. It's always a hype time of the year, so this seemed like a good time to do another episode. So let me know what you thought down below in the comment section, and give me some ideas on what you would like to see for a future custom celebration. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.